Hello, my dear friends. Reshma here, welcoming all of you with a big heart filled with lots and lots of love. So, I'm very sure you must have had a wonderful time. And yes, now, and by the way, before we move ahead, this is the exam season. With all the board exams going on and so many college and university exams also going on. So all my best wishes to all of you, my dear young friends. I wish you all the best. Please remember, always trust in yourself and just never second guess yourself. Do whatever is coming to you in your head, in your heart at that particular time when you are writing your paper, and you will be absolutely fine. And wishing you all the best once again. And yes, today we are going to talk about one very important thing, which came in my heart as a realization. As I always say, the realizations are the eternal truths and they always stays with us. Yes, from time to time they comes and pop up once again. And so another important thing is that I always feel is important is, we say, beat yourself. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. And dream, believe, do, and repeat. And again you dream, believe, do, and repeat. So that's about it. That beating yourself, it means not it doesn't mean skepticism, but beating yourself in the sense is that we all should try to be our best version. Now, so many times I see the world around, people are trying to compete each other. And also with the parents, with the elderly people, I have seen this also a lot, that they always, try to compare one with the other. And personally speaking, I don't understand much of this. And this is also, for me, it feels very disrespectful. That why we have to compare ourselves with the others, or why the others have to compare ourselves with somebody else. That should not be the weighing scale. If anything should be the weighing scale, in that case, it should be our own self-consciousness, our own self-awareness, where we should know very well who we are. And that I'm very sure every one of us knows who we are. And we all have our own, weaknesses and strength. That also most of us know. If not 100%, but still a lot we know what are our strengths and what are our weaknesses. So when we know those things, then if we have to compare ourselves to anybody, it should be and must be only with us. And that's the reason I always feel that, the trial should be within our heart, that if I have to compare myself with anyone, if I have to better myself than anyone, it should only be me that I am competing with. Because that's how the point here is, we cannot be each other's carbon copy. You are you, I am myself, and so as, each and every one of us. And we all are individual and unique in our own way. Just one piece, as we can say. Very unique, very special, very indigenous. So if that is so, in that case, how we can be compared with somebody else? Or how can we, be weighed in that weighing scale? Because similar kind of a thing can be weighed. How two completely different, unique things can be weighed on a same scale, and yet we want to have a result or a conclusion. So yes, trying to better ourselves than who we were yesterday, that should be the motto. And another thing, which always comes and haunts me, and as I say, self-retrospect also, that as I am growing more, something, a lot of changes has happened, obviously, over the years. I had personally become much more conscious about who I am, about my own weaknesses, about my own strengths. And now I also feel that, it is better to focus on the strengths. Because once we focus on the strength 100%, we just know that this is where I am my best version to my own self. And also along with that time, when we know that what is our weakness, or when I know what is my weakness, so in that case definitely I try to work on those weaknesses. Because I know that whatever is my strength, that is already there. So if I want to make myself better, I have to work on my weaknesses also. Because then only I can just amp up the game. And so yeah, it is, it is also something that seems to me that these realizations comes actually when we start growing in age, I mean to say, or in lot of experiences also. And yes, experiences do come even with the young age also, but obviously when we had seen more suns and more moons, then yeah, definitely we have gone through a lot of experiences. And from those things, this self-proclamation, you can say, that comes within the heart, that if not for anybody else, I have to try and better myself for my own dignity and for my own integrity. Because end of the day, I need to look myself in the mirror, and so as all of us, because we can hide n number of things from the rest of the world, but we cannot hide the things from our own self, our soul, whether they are right or wrong, whatever. So I need to be satisfied with who I myself is, what I am doing. Am I doing things which are right in my way, or what I believe to be right? Am I doing the things which is up to my values and moralities? If those things get ticked in the tick box, then yes, I am doing something good, right, which is going to help me in my, enhancement of an individual. If I find that no, there is something which I should not, but I have done. So this realization is there that I should not, but I have. In that case, yes, I need to work upon them, or work upon those. So the thing is here again, if someone is my competition as far as betterment is concerned, it is I, me and myself. And it is so important also, again, this is from a self-realization I am telling, that when we feels that, feels that peace within our heart, that yes, whatever the way I am trying to better myself, however way I am trying to expand my human growth, and I am trying, I am not saying that I have done it fully, because the day we all think that we have done things fully, that is the day of our death, as far as growth is concerned. So the belief should be there that yes, I am trying to work upon. So the moment this realization comes, half the job is done. And so that is the time we come to a certain track where we can say it is righteous. And when we keep on focusing on what is righteous, in that case, our dreams, our ambitions, our focus, our goals, everything comes in an alignment. And when that happens, the process automatically starts happening like an energy flow, from how we don't have to think so much, but it just starts happening according to our alignment of thought process and values. And then the process is more simple, because once we get into a certain groove, we just tend to be within that. To give it a more understanding, though with a negative connotation, it's like a black hole. Once you are into it, you are into it. You cannot come out of it. The hole sucks you. as I said, from a negative connotation. So the same thing over here also. When we are trying to better ourselves, when we are trying in the process, knowing very well what is my weaknesses are, and we are trying to work upon those alignment, the line according to our values, integrity, moralities, etc., then our conscious level gets to a different level. It is, you can say, that negative connotation of black hole. Our consciousness becomes like that, which sucks us again in a positive way. So that time we becomes completely aligned with our values. And that is the time, even if we try to come out of it and do something which is wrong, which is nonsense, which is not just according to our values, it doesn't happen, because we cannot be that, because we are already in that positive loop of that black hole, you can say. So it just, that righteousness just gets into our DNAs. So yes, that is what we were talking about, like dream, ambition, then thinking high and all these things. For that, the only thing is we have to become a better version of ourselves. And we have to try this process. And the thing is, this process is not a day process, not a month process, or not a kind of a 5-year plan. In 5 years, I'm just going to do this. No, this is a process which is, a continuation till our death, the last breath. Because every day we are trying to become a better version, because situations will come so many times when even if we want to remain better, be good, situation will provoke us, instigate us many a times. So those becomes more of an acid test for us, that how good we are as our own version. Am I that good? Was I so much good? Or I need to work to make myself better tomorrow. And that's how dreams, ambitions, hopes, everything comes together in the alignment. So yes, my dear friends, I wish that whatever we have shared today, it helps all of us in a certain way. Because again, I know and I'm very sure, we all try to be better in a certain way. Whether we say it or we do not say it, it is there in our heart. Nobody wantingly tries to become bad, until and unless the situation is worst in a certain way, known to that person individually. So yes, these little things are there, we have to work, as we say, work in progress. So we all are work in progress to make ourselves better, more better, and being in an alignment with our core values. So yes, thank you, my dear friends. Wish you a very happy time. Please enjoy yourself and please take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye.